Good morning and welcome back to my channel, Don't Mind Me. My name's Diana. Today's video is regarding the 80th anniversary of D-Day, as it fell on the 6th of June 1944. I know this video isn't for everyone, but for those that do watch it, I hope you enjoy it, as it is an important part of our history. Okay, what happened on D-Day was that airborne troops were dropped behind enemy lines in the early hours while thousands of ships gathered off the Normandy coast for the main attack. Though they were expecting an invasion, German military leaders believed the initial attacks were only a diversionary tactic. A deception plan in the weeks ahead of the attack had led them to expect the main invasion further along the coast. The surprise element helped British troops establish a foothold on a beach codenamed Gold. In addition, Canadian forces established themselves on another beach called Juno, and the British got onto another beach called Sword. American soldiers also managed to land on the westernmost beach called Utah without major casualties. However, at nearby Omaha Beach, the US force suffered serious losses. The naval barrage and bombing raids on the German defences were ineffective, and the American encountered a crack division of German troops. Shortly after midnight, 3 US and British airborne divisions, more than 23,000 men, took off to secure the flanks of the beaches. Myriad naval vessels and landing craft gathered at a location on the channel dubbed Piccadilly Circus. From 6:30 a.m. on June the 6th, 1944, the first 5 assault divisions were delivered to their beaches under cover of a naval bombardment. Throughout the day, troops landed on the beaches. By midnight, the Allies had secured their beachheads and pushed further inland from Gold, Juno, Sword, and Utah. Up to 7,000 ships and landing craft were involved, delivering a total of 156,000 men and 10,000 vehicles to the 5 beaches along the carefully selected stretch of the Normandy coast. The landings would not have been possible without the support of massive air and naval forces, which were much stronger than those of the Germans. However, on D-Day alone, as many as 4,000 troops died from the combined Allied forces. Some 9,000 were wounded or missing. Total German casualties on the day are not known, but are estimated as being between 4,000 and 9,000 men. Thousands of French civilians also perished, mainly as a result of bombing raids carried out by Allied forces. And this is what happened after D-Day. Although they had got a foothold in France by the end of D-Day, Allied forces were for a while at risk of being pushed back into the sea. They had to keep building up their forces faster than the Germans could reinforce theirs. Progress through the narrow lanes and staunchly defended towns of Normandy was slow. But now outnumbering their enemy and supported by their air superiority, they were able to overcome the considerable resistance, though at a heavy price. By the time they liberated Paris in late August 1944, about 10% of 2 million Allied troops, who had by then reached France, had either passed away, wounded, or were missing. Now, another reason I wanted to bring up this subject is the fact that how senseless and needless wars are. That people like Hitler, who were greedy for ownership of countries and wiping out certain types of people, as he called it, cleansing. This is wrong. It always has been wrong. And we need to show our love and respect to not only our war heroes that are still alive, but also to those who are facing enemies right now, like in Ukraine, Palestine, countries that haven't known anything different, especially in the Middle East. War is horrendous. As I've just said, innocent people die every single day, as well as sons, husbands, fathers, who are sent to face the enemy on the front lines. We could face another war at any time. But what's scary is that if we ever did, the thought of it being a nuclear war is simply terrifying. And we need to stand together to be part of the celebrations of D-Day and World War II ending. This world does not need another war. We need to share the love. We need to accept people for who they are, where they come from, their religion, their beliefs. We're all the same inside, and we need to show that we care and that war is meaningless and it doesn't get anything solved. Sitting down, face to face, talking is the best policy. And I feel that commemorating such big events as D-Day and World War II coming to an end is so important, especially in our history, and that the fact that there are no winners in a war. It's just losers. Everybody loses a loved one. It's not worth it, even though in certain eyes it is. But to me, being a human being, seeing the sacrifices of innocent people, soldiers on both sides, being used as gunfire fodder, is outrageous. And it really shouldn't happen. But it does, unfortunately. Anyway, that's enough of that. I just want to say I love you lots. Thanks for watching my videos. And if you feel like it, it does help the analytics, as well as yourselves, to know when I post. If you press the subscribe button and the like, it's free. You don't have to, but it does help you to find out when I next post. So until next week, where hopefully there will be a different video, as we have a carnival on Saturday of this week and a dog show and some fun on Sunday. So I'm hoping to do Saturday's carnival this coming week and hopefully upload the pictures of the dog show or the videos the following week. So as I have said, I love you all. Bear with me and I'll see you next week. Bye.